still moving, or do whatever your favorite exercise is. All these exercises today we are going to be doing standing, but you might recognize them and feel that they are similar to exercises that you have done maybe in an all fours position, and you're welcome to do that instead if you have that kind of setup available. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with leg lifts. So we're going to put all our weight in your right side. Pull that belly button in, maybe just pop up that left heel. Again, here's where it might be helpful to have something that you can use for balance. One safety cue, you don't want to make this knee completely locked. Let it have some room to move a little bit. And then that other foot, go ahead and put it out to the side, tap that toe, pull that belly button in, and we're just going to lift up and down to the side. So you should feel this right in the side here, in the glute, going across into the glutes. Again, you can hold something for balance. I just got a notification that I'm muted. Have I been muted this whole time? Anyone?
No.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, great. I don't know why it suddenly muted myself. Okay, so continuing with that, going up and down, my computer's been doing all sorts of crazy things today. So we're gonna go up and down for 4 more, and then we're gonna hold it up in 3, 2, and 1. Again, here might be a good time to grab something if you need for extra balance. And we're gonna draw little circles going forward. So imagine that you're drawing about the size of a grapefruit. We've got 4 more. In 3, we're going to go backwards. 2, 1, reverse that circle for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Put that foot down. Do a nice little squat to stretch it out. And then you're going to want to rotate. So you might want to move your chair on this side. We're going to switch to the other side now. So again, knee has a little bit of a bend. It's not locked. You're putting all that weight in the opposite foot, pulling that belly button in, and we start with our leg lifts for 10, 9, keep breathing, 8, 7, and smile. Exercise is supposed to be fun, right? 5, 4, in 3, we're gonna hold it up, 2, last one, hold it up, tiny circles forward for 6, 5, 4, 3, try not to lean over too far, 2, 1, and circle back for 6, 5, 4, 3, whoops, 2, and 1. Good, put it down, give me one squat to stretch it out. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is with a tilt forward. So this especially, like I said, if you have the space available, it might be easier for you to do on your hands and knees. Again, here's where the chair or table can really come in handy. Making sure that if it is a chair, it's stable, it's not going to roll away. So you're going to be leaning forward. Again, without the chair, you're just tilting forward, bracing that core, kick that foot back. And we're just doing that same thing, but lifting to the back. So point that toe. And we're going back for 10, 9, 8, pull that belly button in, 6, 5, 4, not locking that knee, 3, in 2, we're going to hold it up, 1, bend it, and then we're just doing kind of like a donkey kick, like you're kicking the wall right behind you or the ceiling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down, do a squat here to shake it out, and then we've got the other side. So make sure I don't hit my chair. Okay, so again, we're bending forward a little bit, tilting that upper body forward, back legs come back, point that toe, not locking the knee, and we're just raising it up and down. And you're not going super high, especially be aware of this if you are on your hands and knees. You don't want to be like rocking back and forth. It's just enough, you're just lifting with those glutes, just squeezing that glute. So little motion. And we've got 4, 3, well, let's add a couple more. I don't actually know where the counting is. We'll do 4 more now, and then we'll hold it up in 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, bend that knee, flex that foot. Now we've got 10 here. 8, 7, tiny motion. 6, 5, 4, 3, keep breathing. Pull that belly button in and bring it down. Give me a squat. Beautiful. Shake out those legs. All right, speaking of squats, that's where we're heading next. So go ahead and take your legs a little bit wider than your hips. And the next part I will say is that it's up to you if you want to have your feet like slightly turned out or straight ahead. We are doing a traditional squat, but it helps to have the legs a little bit wider just for better placement and for what's to come next. So we're going to start with some regular squats. I'll turn to the side so you can see. So just sitting back like you're looking for that chair. The deeper you go, the harder the work, of course. Squeezing those glutes as you come up. And we're going to be here for a bit. So make sure you're breathing. Check your form. If you've got a mirror around you, that can be helpful. Just going up and down, squeezing those glutes as we come up, like I said, pulling that belly button in. And even as you come up, thinking about lifting that pelvic floor muscles with you. We're going to do about 10 more here, and then we're going to add some really fun stuff or some terrible stuff, depending on your view. And if you want a little bit more cardio, you're welcome to speed this up a little bit and go a little bit faster. Or if you want to get just some deeper muscle work, then go slower. Like take 2 to 3 or even 4 seconds to go up and down. That's going to cause your muscles to just have to work harder and hold that position longer. There's no right or wrong way to do it as far as whether you go slow or go fast. It just depends on what you're hoping to get out of this today. All right, we're going to do 4 more wherever you are. And in 3, we're going to hold it down. 2, and last one, hold this down. Now I'm going to ask you to pop your right heel. So see how I've got my heel just slightly up? And I'm just doing tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that heel up. Give me 10 singles. 8, 7, 6, and 5. We're going to switch heels and go back to those pulses. And 3, 2, last one. Bring it up, bring it down. Drop that heel, raise the other one. We're holding it down here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Let me turn to the side so you can see it. Just another view. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got 10 singles. Keep that heel popped if you can. 9, 8, 7. Beautiful. Keep it going. 5, in 4. We're going to go down. We're going to pop both heels and do some little pulses. 2, last squat. Bring it up. Take it down. See if you can pop both those heels. Either just hold it here or add pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep breathing. 6, 5, 4. This is where that wide stance helps. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. Keep those heels and see if you could do 5 just regular squats with those heels raised. 4. Keep breathing. 3. Beautiful. 2. Bring it up. And last one. Drop those heels. Push it up. Shake out those legs. Woo! That was a lot. I don't know about you, but my legs are quivering. All right, we've got one more thing here before we'll stretch, and I will send you on your way. So this time, again, we've got kind of a wider, feet are just a little bit wider than our hips. This time we're going to turn our toes out a little bit. And we are going to sink it down low, kind of in like a sumo squat. You might have heard it called. And this where we don't want to be bent forward. We're going to sit straight up. So here you can see a sideways view. And all we're doing here while we sit low, you can either just sit here nice and low, or you can play with popping and you can pulse it. We'll do 6 on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, we're really working those inner thighs this time. Switch to the other heel for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try both heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop those heels. Keep down in that low position and push your knees back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Squeeze those glutes. Beautiful. Let's give those glutes a little stretch. So figure 4 stretch or piriformis stretch, whatever you want to do. Cross that leg over. Make sure you're not pushing right on that knee. Sit it back. Here's where that chair can come in handy again. Turn this way so you can see that. But you can also do this without. And you can do it seated as well if that's too much for you. Crossing this forward, again, if you have mobility issues, maybe just pushing that foot forward and coming to the edge of that chair. Woo, stretching out those glute muscles. Give that ankle a little roll. Beautiful. And then last one, let's stretch out just the back of that leg again. So putting that foot forward, we just tilt a little bit. Let me show you from the side. So putting the opposite heel forward, toe goes to the sky, we bend that other knee, we tilt forward just to get a nice stretch across the back of that leg. Very good. Stand up, shake it out, maybe pound out any muscles that are feeling some tension, feeling tight. And that's it for today. Hopefully you got your heart rate up a little bit with that one as well, and are feeling nice and strong or even a little shaky in those legs. Thanks so much for coming. Like I said, next week we will do some upper body. So you may choose to add weights then for sure. All right. Thanks, everyone.